We have some stuff to fix. We don't have much time to lose. We overnight some parts, not from Japan, but from Ireland. What up guys, welcome back to another episode of Armory. Of course we are back at the Drey Squadron base because we have some maintenance to do on the S14 Tomcat. As we are close to the mid-season, we have another event that we need to pull out before our summer break. A bit unfortunate, our technical support guys called in sick. Well, actually Tit first on Monday and then Sunny yesterday. But nevertheless, we have special forces joining in. Chief mechanic in charge is here to help me out with the maintenance on the RB25 because we have some stuff to fix, stuff that we broke, some stuff decided to broke on itself. We're gonna do that. We don't have much time to lose because already in a couple of days we have a showrun event that we need to do. So we called in Robbie Thornton from TDP to hook us up with some spare parts. So we overnight some parts, not from Japan but from Ireland. It came like in less than 24 hours. Don't ask me about the shipping costs, but you need to do what you need to do, right? So what we have in this mystery box, besides all of the marshmallows, we have new head gasket. I'm gonna open it a bit later. We have some hoses, actually one hose, AN fittings, some more AN fittings, and where is it? Where is the box? Yes, this box here. What we decided to do, just to prevent whatever, you know, just of precaution, this thing here. Nice work, right? So this thing we're gonna fit into the back of the RB25 head, and through the hose we're gonna make a drainage, like an oil drainage into the oil pan. Just, I don't know, to prevent this common problem with the RBs. Well, we didn't actually had this problem just yet, but since we're gonna rip out the head and yeah, change some stuff, we decided that we should do that as well, and yeah, make it ready for sometimes later. And last but not least, some ARP goodies. It's actually boxed with bolts for the head. As we are gonna take the head apart, we decided that should be about time that we put in some new bolts as well. Okay, oh, the head gasket. So some Shiruda head gaskets with firings. We had one before and it performed like super cool. And we decided to stick with Shiruda once again. The very first gasket we were using was actually from Cosworth, and well, I guess these Cosworth gaskets are as well cool. I think we didn't have the firing because the Cosworth head gaskets for the RBs, I think they don't come with the firings. But yeah, so last time we could not source the Cosworth, we could only source the Shiruda one from Robbie, and this time we said, okay, let's go with Shiruda as well. So one more time, thank you Robbie for hooking us up like super fast with all the stuff we need, and time to get down to business. So Chief Mechanic was already impatient and drain out the water. Now we're gonna drain out the oil, and then we're gonna start disassemble, unplugging everything so we can rip out the head. because we already unplugged everything on the bottom. Now we need to do everything on the top. We're gonna remove the bonnet first because we're gonna gain some easier access. Slowly tearing it apart. As mentioned, we remove the bonnet because it's much easier to access and it's gonna make our life a bit easier. Yeah, ripping off the head from the block. All the intercooler piping gone already. So some grid lines. Now I'm gonna disconnect the fuel lines, and so on, slowly but patiently. So the spark plugs are now removed, but we would remove them anyway because they've done enough cycles, so they need a change. Yeah, we're gonna call it a day for today because it's quite late now and we have some other stuff on the agenda, but tomorrow is another day, and yeah, by tomorrow everything should be ripped out and ready for some machining. Just back at the base, time to get back busy and continue from where we stopped yesterday. Super late evening. So we are at the point where we are about to remove the head. We're going to remove it with all the headers, and in order to remove it you need to put the camshafts in the right timing position. So you open up the camshafts, which have these bends, so you can easily put in the key and unscrew all the bolts, and that's pretty much it. Once the head's down, we're going to remove all the manifolds and get head ready for inspection. So there is a correct order how you unbolt the head off from the block. Is like removing it, you go from the outside towards the inside with the screws, unscrewing, and then you can remove it on. And once you're getting it on, you'll see that a bit later, we do it vice versa. We start from the inside going to the outside. All the RB owners, bear in mind when you're removing the head that besides the head screws there are 3 small screws, I think M6, like one is here and there are 2 in the back. And one more important thing is, if you keep your power steering pump on, there is as well a screw that goes into the head that holds the power steering pump. in the place. So yeah, don't forget to unscrew those as well before you're gonna remove the head. So the head is now removed. Now we need to disassemble the exhaust manifold and intake manifold and clean it up a bit so it's ready for inspection, and if needed, some machining. Exhaust manifold disassembled. Now intake manifold, and time to clean the head up. Look who it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. How was your sick relief?
Good.
Good.
Productive.
Good
Yeah.
shit. Good shit.
Yeah.
Did you went to the neighbor's toilet or your own?
No, neighbors.
Better, huh?
Better, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't need to brush it so much.
So he need to call the plumber next day.
Yeah.
Probably. What are we gonna do with this now?
We need to resurface it.
Maybe. We don't know yet.
I hope not.
No, we hope we. But if something needs to be done,
yeah.
better
It's
this than
only
anything else.
Truck 48.